Abraham Vanizetti arrived home from work after a tiring and seemingly endless 17-hour shift. At his job, he felt powerless and insignificant. All his tasks there flowed directly from the unchallenged commands of his superordinates.
Son, I'm home!
Although Abraham's job robbed him almost completely of his free personal time, he managed to retain faith in the democracy preset by his country's founding forefathers. Over the past several months, certain world events, as presented through the television, and occasional but deviant discussion with co-workers, shifted Abraham's concerns into the domain of politics. Whereas before he rested in the comfort of women drink and dance after work, he now found himself in the company of online news sources and opinionated weblogs. It is appropriate that today, aside from being the day before the protest, was St. Valentine's Day, because love was in the air. It was Abraham's newfound love for individual liberty in the realm of political participation that ignited his disdain for the impending plans of his country's currently elected leadership.
Okay. And how many people are expected to be here? Okay. Wow. That's a lot.
The First Amendment of the Constitution in Abraham's country guarantees its citizens the rights to express their views on important social, economic, and political issues without fear of government censorship. However, it does not guarantee that any citizens will be heard, because the amendment ignores the role that great capital and access to the most popular media, such as television and radio, can play in projecting arguments and information to those audiences of significance. It is because of this that men of meager wealth, such as Abraham, look rather pathetic, crafting their slogan-adorned cardboard posters with their son's school supplies. Despite these severe limitations, Abraham was ready to show his resistance through the democratic tradition of free speech.
Listen, son, we're going to a protest downtown this weekend. Something very important is happening in the real world. Something very important.
The protest on this day was only one of a series of protests against the invasion of the country of Iraq. This one is more memorable, however, because it stands as the largest mass protest movement in history. Over 10 million people in 800 different cities around the world participated. Free speech had scarcely seen a better day.
We come to Iraq with respect for its citizens, for their great civilization, and for the religious faiths they practice. We have no ambition in Iraq except to remove a threat and restore control of that country to its own people.